morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. I don't know what day, just Wednesday, early 20s of April. And we are a couple days into Taurus season. And wow, the energy is so different, right? It's so different from what we were experiencing in Aries season. And it is all about your body. So let's talk about Ascension Symptoms first, because I realized I was just musing to myself that we have not touched on that in a minute. The energies coming in, if you've been paying attention to the Schumann resonance, I have been posting those in my stories, and Girl in the Universe is consistently posting about them with excellent posts. But if you have been looking and paying attention to that, we have been receiving steady and insane influxes of upgrade energy nonstop. There's not been a time when you're not receiving them. So you're getting used to it. So that's one thing. We're getting used to integrating these big energies. Our bodies are getting used to this. Our psyches are getting used to it. We are kind of in flow with accepting big energies and integrating them. So that's good. However, it feels and seems to be the case these days that as you acclimate to something, it then levels up, right? So it's like, oh, good, you got this. Okay, let's bring in the next level. And that can get really exhausting for your body. Hi, Mendy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Alicia. So it's really important to take a minute and check in with your body. So we're going to do that this morning, actually, right now. So go ahead, and if you're joining us, go ahead and close your eyes. Close your eyes. Drop your shoulders. Soften your throat, soften your jaw, and let your belly go. And just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Let it go. Another deep breath in. And let it go. And one more time. And let's do what we always do and call our energy into our body. Calling our energy in through our heart chakras. Calling our energy in from the past and the future. From our thoughts, from our dreams. Bringing all of our energy here to this present moment into our physical bodies. Allowing ourselves to be fully here in this moment. Receive another deep breath in. And let it go. So just sitting in this space, feeling your energy. Start to feel from the crown of your head and just scan your body. Start to feel it. How does your body feel today? Do you feel any places where the energy is not flowing, where it's kind of getting stuck? For me, I feel it right here at the back of my neck. I feel like energy's sticking there. Moving through the top of your body, down your shoulders, just scanning everywhere. Let your body tell you where the stuck places are. And even as you're doing that, just affirming to your body that you're here, you're here. You're safe. You're safe. All of your energy's here in your body. You got this. It's Wednesday morning. We're drinking our coffee. We're chatting. We're being mindful. We're connecting with each other's energy. We're connecting with source energy. And we're good. Place a hand on your chest, feeling into that heart chakra, and take one more deep breath in. And let it go. Okay, so real quick, right? But did you feel any places in your body that your energy was not flowing, or is feeling stuck? And those are places you're gonna want to pay attention to. So for me, if I'm feeling pressure at the base of my neck, right? I get it right here where my skull, base of my skull area, I know I'm thinking a lot. Okay, that for me tells me I'm thinking a lot. I have a lot of things that are processing in my brain, a lot of things that my body is trying to understand from my brain and process and integrate. And I know that it's a good time for me probably to take a moment and do some breathing exercises, go for a walk, maybe do some journaling, just get my thoughts out so that they're not all clogged at the base of my neck. For you, it may mean something completely different, but trust that your body is going to tell you what is going on if you ask. In fact, we've spent probably most of our lives not asking our bodies how they feel. So if you're a little rusty in that skill, or if your body isn't quick to respond, be patient, because it's not used to you asking, right? Our bodies are so used to us ignoring them and doing things to kind of quiet them. And instead of listening to what they're saying, they're used to kind of being abused. And so when you start making that bridge to your body and connecting with it again, there is going to be that momentary time where it's going to say like, well, are you trying to trick me? Or, it's possible. So just be patient with it, but keep going. Ask your body every day, how are you feeling? Where is the energy stuck? What can I do? How can I help? What do you need today? And move your body. And I say this to you, and I say this to me. I'm a very stubborn person. I know how to do a lot of things. I know things that will help me feel better. I know things that will help you feel better. Do I always do them? No. In fact, it took me months to get off my butt and start moving regularly, even though I knew that the energy stuck in my body needed a way to literally release itself. I have such a intense mindfuck situation when it comes to any kind of physical exercise because of eating disorder and all kinds of other issues. So when I say, oh, I have to exercise, it puts me into a bad place, so I can't do that. But this is not exercising. This is very, very literally moving your body so that the energy that's been pouring into it has a way to release itself. If you think about it, anything that goes into your body only has a very finite few ways of getting out. You're either peeing it out, pooping it out, sweating it out, or literally moving your body to help those functions to do it. So anything you can do to aid in the movement of energy for yourself in a way that feels good is going to be very important this Taurus season. Energy needs to move. Energy needs to move. And the more you can get out in nature and just be outside and do as much movement as possible there, you will have the support of the energy of the earth itself to assist you in that movement and in that healing. And it is huge. So if you are feeling a spin in your brain, if you're feeling something in the gut and you're just like, oh, I don't know what it is, go give yourself a 5-10 minute walk. See what it does for you, because connecting in that way with your breath, allowing that energy to move out, allows you to become more clear on what it is your body's telling you and what it is you are actually up to, right? So I hope that makes sense for you guys. It's been helping me a lot. Now, with that being said, timeline shifts again, right? We've been having a lot of them. There is an increase of tension between a large amount of people holding on to old energy, while a decent amount of people are trying to move into new energy. We all have a mix going on, right? And that's totally normal, because we don't really know what's on the other side of fully letting go. So while we talk all day long about letting go and moving into new earth energy and leveling up into fifth dimensionality, it's all well and good until it comes time to completely let go. And then we're like, yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to this one part over here because I'm not sure what's over there. This is delaying the process. And it is what it is. Like, this is kind of how we do things, how humans do life, right? We kind of push, pull, go forward 2 steps, come back. It's an ebb and flow, so it's a dance, and it's totally fine. But it's important for you to recognize that that is what's happening, because we keep getting these hits, right? Of, oh, this is what's happening. Some big thing's about to happen. And then we're like, well, did it happen? And it's like, it kind of did, and it kind of didn't, right? We are manipulating time and matter all the time. And because of our fear of the unknown and our inability to fully trust in what we are literally building, we haven't jumped over there yet. We haven't gone all in. And those of us who are ready to go all in and have been trying to like go jump all in, sometimes you'll get pulled back, right? Have you felt that where you're like, I'm totally ready, I'm so all in, let's go, I'm jumping without a parachute, guys, and then all of a sudden it's like you midair and like something just comes and whoop, pulls you right back. It's collective energy. And we have to be patient with it because you can't change that. You can't force anybody to be ready to let go of something or to move into anything else. And that's why it's so important to do two things simultaneously. Continue leveling up and reaching for the next, while at the same time finding your peace and happiness in your current space. Don't put things off for when it's different. Don't delay your happiness for when all of the planes land, okay? Don't do that, because if you do that, you are going to keep pushing instead of being the anchor of fifth dimensional energy here. And that is what we have the ability to do now. So I know it's frustrating. I feel it too. But if that is what you are in right now, where it's like, you're like, I'm ready to go, let's go, but you keep getting pulled back, create in yourself an anchor of fifth dimensional energy. Let your physical body, your whole energetic embodiment, let that be the anchor of fifth dimensional energy. Let yourself be that. And when you do that, allow yourself to enjoy your life right now. Allow yourself to take note of the small details that add up to being pretty darn awesome, right? When you do that, you bring yourself into resonance with fifth dimensional energy, which means even though you're here right now in this space, whatever the hell this is, you are still tapping into that energy and you are benefiting from it and you are bringing it closer. So we can absolutely do that. And even though it's frustrating to not be able to fully jump all in that way right now, this is a way that we can anchor it in here and help facilitate it. And help those who are kind of dangling in the middle of it to have a place to land, right? And it's not like we're saying, hey, come over here and do what I'm doing. It's more like I'm holding this energy down. And those who are attracted to that energy are going to start to gravitate towards your little circumference of magic, right? They're going to start coming in and they're going to start milling around. They're going to join you and maybe they'll become an anchor of that energy as well. So we can do that right now. That's here for us. Everything's here for us. There is no like second world coming that's gonna shift in here and we all just kind of board the plane and off we go, bye old world. That's not what this is. When we say new earth and like old earth, it's a thought, it's a philosophy. It is not a physical reality because this is the earth we have. We'll just experience it in a different energetic way. It's all here though. It's all here. And the upgrades that we are receiving allow us to connect with these energies in new and exciting ways. So enjoy your life. Take care of your body. Sometimes the things you're going through are going to be challenging. You didn't come here to not have challenges, because challenges, difficulties, tension points are the places where you grow the most. If everything was a flat line of, okay, this is good, how boring would that be, right? So you came here for the bumps, for the ups and the downs, for the big joys, the big sadness, and everything in between. So whatever's happening in your life right now, be fully present in it. And I would even tell you, don't rush through it. Try to understand every single thing that's happening around you and look at it from that elevated perspective of, for whatever reason, I wanted this experience because I know it's going to retexture me in some way that is going to align me with something delicious coming down the road. Trust yourself. You are not a dum-dum who has like never been to Earth before. You know what to do here. In fact, you came here at this time for a total specific reason and you are doing it. So trust yourself. You really have got this. The body stuff is important though. So I want to stress that again. You need to move your body. Yoga is wonderful for this, and you don't have to be all twisty bendy and getting into all these poses. This is simply waking up in the morning, perhaps taking a few stretches, doing some cat-cows, mindfully breathing, going for a walk, and as you inhale, bringing in love energy, as you exhale, releasing all that you don't need. This isn't big deal stuff. This is something you can do at any point in time. And when you start to feel tension in your body, breathe into those spaces, let it go, right? You don't need to hold it. You can keep it moving, right? Because a lot of the energy that you're going to be feeling is also not yours. And it's going to be very important for you to move that through your body, because if you are running around holding on to everybody's chaotic energy, you are going to be very chaotic indeed. And you're not going to be a lot of fun to be around for yourself or others. So move it through. Move it through, and always ask yourself, is this mine? Is this mine? Before you start freaking out about something, ask yourself, is this energy mine? Is it? And I did this for myself this week because I was spinning out like a top the other day. And I said, is this my energy? Is this mine? And it was like, no, it's not. And I was like, oh, so get out of here. Go away. And I moved it through my body and I felt so much better. Now, some of the energy was mine and I have to deal with that, but that's okay. It's much easier to deal with what is yours than to deal with what is yours in addition to like everybody around you, right? So just remember that. I hope that is helpful. If you have any questions, like please remember guys, you can always send in questions that I will answer on one of these lives, and I'm happy to get them at any point in time. So send me a DM, shoot me an email, whatever you want to do, okay? It's card time. We have the deck Love Your Inner Goddess from Alana Fairchild, one of my faves. Hi, Key. Take a little sip of this. All right. Oop, and reminder time. I always remember things when I'm shuffling cards. So today is Wednesday. For those of you local, Friday I'm having the outdoor in-person activation here at the schoolhouse. And so if you'd like to join, you can probably find the link somewhere that I've linked. And other things coming up. Next week, we start the relationship activation. Now, the relationship activation, for those of you who are in restoration or on my mailing list, you should have an email from me for a hefty discount on that, because I really want you guys to take it because it's big, important stuff. And I'm channeling the relationship activation directly from the Andromedans. And it's been coming through for a minute, so I've been taking notes. But they will be present. I wouldn't be surprised if we had some Tantra situation come through, because that seems to be big. But it's big stuff for relationships, and it's important because we are literally beings that create meaning through relationships. So understanding some New Earth principles when it comes to relationships, especially if you are married, if you are in any type of committed relationship, and also on the other hand, if you are not in any relationship at all. Equally important. So that's coming up. It'll be a Tuesday, a Thursday, and a Saturday. It is 3 sessions. Each are an hour long. They are recorded. You don't need to be present at all of them. Of course, I'd love for you to be, but if you sign up, you will get the recording right after and you can listen to it. There's no homework. It's just a listening type of thing. I shouldn't say that, but I think that's what it is. So that's coming up next week. You can sign up for that. And then, of course, I just released mirror sessions, and there's only 4 spots left, and I'm excited about launching that in May. If you have questions, just let me know. It's a little bit of a different thing, so just send me a DM if you're interested in that. All right, are we ready? No, you don't have to. If you're in a relationship, you don't have to have both people in it. If just you is fine. It's cool if your partner wants to be involved in it, of course, but not necessary. Not necessary. Okay. And it'll be recorded, so if at any point in time you want him to listen to it, you could do that. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so it's number 30, priority of purpose. And we'll see what that says. I'm interested. I don't often get this number 30. All right. Making a choice can be hard. As if to say yes to one thing, you have to say no to 15 other things. Remember that saying no is just saying not right now, rather than never. There is a higher plan for your life that includes all of your passions. You can do it all, but just not all at once. Your soul knows how to build your most inspired and beautiful divine life, as though it were building an extraordinary temple for your spirit. It knows that the foundations need to be prepared and the walls built before the windows, doors, and skylights can be installed. The roof may be absolutely one-of-a-kind incredible, but if you try to lay the roof before you've built the walls, you are going to have some problems. There is a certain order to how things need to happen, which the soul intuitively knows. That is why listening to the soul and trusting your inner guiding voice makes more sense than trying to accomplish everything straight away and ending up with so much less than you deserve for all that effort. Every moment of patience and sacrifice that you make now is stored up by the universe as a sweet grace that you will receive back later, as everything falls into place so perfectly. Tune in and trust your soul to show you how to gain everything you ever dreamed of, one simple step at a time. All right, so I'll put that in my stories and in the thingy thing. I feel like we just had a card the other day that said almost the same thing. Do you remember that? It said something about how you literally have to build the foundation before you build the doors and the windows and stuff. I feel like it was Monday. But regardless, the message is coming through very much. It's one step at a time, right? So I'll post that for you guys so you can look it over. Just make sure there's nothing else. Okay. I think that's good. All right, my loves. So I hope you have a really good Wednesday. I hope you get out and move some of this energy through your body and take some nice deep breaths. I will see you Friday morning. Oh, actually, I'll see you tomorrow because tomorrow is channeling day. God, that went by fast, huh? A week just zipped through. So tomorrow's channeling day with the Purple Crescent. So if you have any questions for the PC, you can shoot those over my way as well. We'll be here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I'll be back on Friday morning. So sending you lots of love. Have an amazing, amazing day. And yeah, just a reminder too that I'm doing a 5-minute update on the podcast, which will include all of the highlights from this morning. So if you want to follow Coffee and Magic podcasts on your favorite provider, you can do that and get those. Have an amazing day. I love you lots. Mwah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow.